Good morning children, Sai Ram. Today we are going to study reserve and accumulated profit and losses. So, reserve and accumulated profit and losses, you have to write down debit side and journal entry. You have to pass P&L appropriation account debit, general reserve account debit, workman compensation reserve account debit, investment fluctuation reserve account debit to all partners capital account. Children, here you have to see profit and loss account. Sometimes there is a profit and sometimes there is a loss. So if there is a profit, it is a credit balance, so that you have to distribute debit side, that you have to return debit side and distribute it among the all partners capital account. Okay, and when there is a loss, it means there is a debit balance. So debit balance of P&L, you have to write down credit side, it means loss. Okay, always remember this thing. P&L account is written when credited, it means profit. If it is written debited, it means loss. So according to this you have to distribute it. Now other reserves: general reserve, workman compensation reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, all reserve you have to write down debit and against to all partners capital account in the old ratio. So let's do one question. This is the question. Rajinder and Surender are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 4:1. On April 15, 2017, they admit Narendra as a new partner. On that date, there was a balance of rupees 20,000 in general reserve and debit balance of 10,000 in the profit and loss account of the firm. Pass necessary journal entries regarding adjustment of a accumulate a profit or loss. So children, here general reserve of 20,000 is given and debit balance of 10,000 of profit and loss account is given. Debit balance means loss. Debit balance means loss. So first you have to pass the journal entry of general reserve. So journal reserve journal entry is general reserve account debit to old partners capital account. Here old partners are Rajinder and Surender. So write down the journal entry. General reserve account debit to Rajendra's capital account to Surender's capital account. Okay, and the amount of general reserve 20,000 you have to distribute in the old ratio, and old ratio is 4:1. So 20,000 you have to distribute in 4:1 like this. 20,000 into 4:1 means 4/5, means Rajendra's share is 16,000 and the next is 1. Distribute among Surender capital account 20,000 into 1/5, 4,000. Okay, in this way you have to distribute. Now the next is profit and loss. The profit and loss debit balance is given. So debit balance means loss. Okay, so loss you have to write down credit side. It means you have to debit it partners capital account. So here all partners are Rajender and Surender. So write down the second journal entry. Rajendra's capital account debit, Surender capital account debit to P&L account. So P&L account balance is 10,000 and 10,000 also you have to distribute in the same manner. 10,000 into 4/5. In the similar way 10,000 into 1/5. So in this way 8,000 and 2,000 will come. Okay children, you can note down this journal entry. how you have to write off this old balance from the old balance sheet. Now let us start our question, in which you have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account, revaluation account, partners capital account and journal entries. This is the balance sheet in which A and B are old partners. Ratio are given 3:2. A and B old partners, ratio is given 3:2. And here balance sheet is given on 1st April 2015. Balance sheet format you already know. It is given in the question. Now look at the additional information. In additional information, C is admitted, means new partner is C, and his share 15,000 he is bringing capital and 5,000 as premium for goodwill, and his share is 1/6. His share is 1/6. Okay, this you have to see. Now first you have to prepare revaluation account. So you have to see, you have to look at this from the second entry. Second transaction, it is the value of stock is reduced by 10% while plant and machinery is appreciated by 10%. So revalued items you have to see previous item, previous amount of stock and previous amount of plant and machinery you have to see. So first thing is stock. Stock is reduced by 10%. Reduced means decreased. So here it is written stock is decreased by 10%. So look at the value of stock in the old balance sheet. Stock is 15,000. So 15,000 10%, in this way you have to find out 10/100. In this way you have to find out the stock value. So the value of stock decreased by 1500. So decrease in stock in revaluation account, where you have to write down? You have to write down debit side. Okay, in previous part I have told about the format of revaluation account. If you remember, decrease in asset you have to write down debit side, increase in liability write down debit side, increase in asset write down credit side, decrease in liability you have to write down credit side. Okay, so according to that performa you have to make revaluation account. So here stock is decreased by 1500. So 1500 write down debit side. Okay, the next thing is plant and machinery is appreciated by 10%. Appreciation means increased. So 10% increase. Now look at the old value of plant and machinery. The old value of plant and machinery is 30,000. Now calculate 30,000 into 10/100. It is 3,000. So it is increased by, so here increase in asset. Increase in asset write down credit side. Okay. Now the third part is given. Furniture is revalued at 9,000. Furniture is revalued at 9,000. Here furniture new value is given. No increase, no decrease is given. Directly new value is given. So in this case you have to compare with the old value. Now look at the furniture value. Furniture old value is 10,000. Furniture old value is 10,000. And what is the new value? New value is 9,000. So it is clearly visible. Furniture is decreased by 1,000. So decrease in furniture 1,000, you have to write down debit side. Understood? How you have to see when new value revalued is given, so you have to see, compare the old value and new value. Okay. Now next thing is provision for doubtful debt is to be created on sundry debtor at 5%. So provision for doubtful debt always created on sundry debtor 5%. So look at the sundry debtor value. Here debtor value is given 12,000. So 12,000 5%. In this way you have to find out. If you remember this, you have already find out in 11th standard P&L account, trading and P&L account, provision for doubtful debt on sundry debtor. So with the same method you have to apply here. Okay, and as we know that provision is a liability and it will increase the liability, so you have to write down debit side because it is a liability, increase in liability. So 12,000 into 5%, 600 amount you have to write down debit side. Okay, next thing is 200 is to be provided for an electricity bill. 200 is to be provided for an electricity bill. Here electricity bill value is not given in the balance sheet, so it is assumed that it is unrecorded. Now electricity bill, this you have to pay, so this is a liability, so this you have to write down debit side because unrecorded liability always come in debit side. Okay, next is fifth point is investment worth rupees 1,000. In bracket it is mentioned, not mentioned in the balance sheet. It means this unrecorded asset is not mentioned in the old balance sheet, so this is unrecorded. So 1,000 you have to take as unrecorded asset, unrecorded investment, and which side? Credit side. Okay, next is a creditor of 100 is not likely to claim his money and is to be written off. So it means return off means return back means it means decrease in liability. So decrease in liability, decrease in creditor, you have to write down credit side. Okay, so these are the items which will come in revaluation account. So first of all, let's see the solution. Let's see the revaluation account. All items in which side we have to write down. See, debit side stock 1500, furniture 1000, provision for doubtful debt 600, outstanding electricity liability 200. Now credit side plant and machinery because it is appreciated, investment is unrecorded, sundry creditor is decreasing. So these items you have to write down credit side. Now do the total, which side is greater? Here credit side is greater. See, do the total of credit side. 3,000 plus 1,000 plus 100, it is 4,100. So 4,100 decrease with the 1,500, 1,600 and 200. These items you have to subtract with this 4,100. Now when you subtract, the answer is remaining 0, 0, 8. The remaining answer is 800. So profit on revaluation, it means debit side is short, so write down profit on revaluation. Profit on revaluation 800 you have to distribute among the old partners in old ratio. Now you have to see old ratio. Now old ratio is in the question 3:2. So 800 you have to divide in 3:2. Okay, so revaluation account completed. Now second thing is you have to prepare the partners capital account. Okay, so partners capital account, here 2 old partners and 1 new partner, so total number of partners 3. So partners capital account format, this you already learned in chapter number 2, partners capital account. With the same format you have to prepare. Date column is not necessary. Date column is not necessary. You can directly make with the particular 3 partners column, particular 3 partners column. Okay, now the first thing, always you have to transfer the partners capital balances by side. So credit side you have to transfer by balance brought down. By balance brought down, here capital balances are given 30,000, 20,000, 30,000 and 20,000. Next is, this is the A and B balance. Okay, now the next thing is new partner is coming and he is bringing capital as well as his share of goodwill. So first of all you have to write down by bank. So by bank he is bringing how much capital? 15,000. Okay, and he is bringing his share of premium also 5,000. So 5,000 you have to distribute in the sacrificing ratio, and that you have to write down here as by premium for goodwill and divide in the sacrificing ratio and write down in the capital account of A and B. Okay, after that from the revaluation, if revaluation profit is there, write down credit side. If revaluation loss is there, write down credit side. After that balance you have to do the balance and write down debit side as balance CD. Balance CD means closing balance of capital. So here closing balance of capital of A is 33,480, B is 22,320 and C only 15,000 which he is bringing. Okay, so in this way you have to prepare partners capital account. Always remember, when you are preparing partners capital account, first thing is you have to transfer old balances of capital in the capital account. Okay, secondly you have to transfer the new partner capital. Third is goodwill you have to distribute in the sacrificing ratio and write down in the sacrificing partners column. If only one partner is sacrificing, then you have to write down in only one partner's capital account. Okay, and after that revaluation profit or loss which is given you have to write down. Now other things, if it is given in the question like general reserve, workman compensation reserve, investment fluctuation reserve or P&L account, debit or credit balance, so that amount also, that balances also you have to transfer in the partner's capital account. If all the reserves are given, you have to transfer credit side in old ratio. If P&L account, P&L balance of debit is given, you have to transfer debit side, it means loss. Okay, so after that you have to close your account and closing balance you have to write down as balance CD, it means closing capital balances. Okay children, so revaluation account and partners capital account completed. Now in this question you see the last line, here it is written record journal entries and prepare revaluation account and partners capital account. If it is not written, here it is written only record journal entries, then also you have to prepare partners capital account and revaluation account, because without it you cannot prepare the journal entries. Okay, so these two accounts you have to prepare always, and after that you have to make the journal entry. Now how you have to prepare journal entry? So children, look at here revaluation account again. First of all look at the debit side, this side you have to see. Okay, first of all look at the debit side. So debit side it is written stock 1500, furniture 1000, provision for doubtful debt 600, outstanding electricity 200, profit on revaluation 480 and 320. So there are two methods, two type of journal entry. One is you can make the combined, or second one is you can prepare the single entry. Like this is the revaluation account and debit side it is written stock 1500. So stock debit side, it means two stock 1500. So entry will be revaluation account debit to stock account 1500. Revaluation account debit to stock account 1500. Okay, in this similar way Second entry will be revaluation account debit to furniture account 1000. Second is revaluation account debit to furniture account 1000. Third is revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debt. Fourth is revaluation account debit to outstanding electricity account 200. Okay, at the end you have to transfer the profit or loss. So now come to the credit side. Here plant and machinery 3000. So it is written credit side, so entry will be plant and machinery account debit to revaluation account 3000. Next is investment account debit to revaluation account 1000. Next is sundry creditor account debit to revaluation 100. Okay, so after writing all these entries, you have to write down the profit. Now profit is given, profit on revaluation is given 480 and 320. So you can write down in this way: A is capital account debit, B is capital account debit to revaluation. A is capital account 480, B is capital account 320 to revaluation account 800. In this way you have to transfer all the journal entry. You have to make all the journal entry from the revaluation account. Okay children, this is the one method. Now second is you can make the combined entry also, like debit side. All the debit side entry write down in one, like revaluation account debit to stock, to furniture, to profit provision for doubtful debt, to outstanding electricity, in this way. Okay, and total amount write down in the revaluation. And in the similar way, from the credit side you can make the entry plant and machinery account debit, investment account debit, sundry creditor account debit to revaluation. So in this way you can make only two entry, and the third entry of profit transfer. Okay, now come to the partners capital account. From the partners capital account you have to prepare the journal entry only to bank or goodwill. Okay, so bank entry is, bank is written credit side, buy side, so you can make the entry bank account debit to new partners capital account. Here you have to write down the new partner name. Bank account debit to new partners capital account. Next is goodwill also he is bringing. So goodwill, two entries I have already told in the accounting treatment of goodwill. What is the entry? Premium for goodwill, bank account debit to premium for goodwill account, and the next is premium for goodwill account debit to A is a capital account to B is capital account. So these two entry you have to pass from the partners capital account. If any reserve or P&L account balances are given, then you have to make that entry also. Okay, either you can make the entry from the journal entry as you know, or you can make from the partners capital account. So now let's see the journal entries, and you can note down in your notebook. You can note down in your notebook the journal entry. Okay, here first entry is given, new partner is coming and he is bringing capital as well as goodwill. So here first entry is given, bank account debit to C's capital account to premium for goodwill account. So no problem if date is given, so you can make the according to the date wise chronological order. If date is not given, so you can make from the revaluation account, after that from the partners capital account. Okay, but here in this question date is given, so you can make the journal entry according to the date wise. Which date is coming first, so you can make that entry first. Okay, so here 1st April 2015, first he is bringing cash as capital or premium. So entry will be bank account debit to C's capital account to premium for goodwill account. 15,000, 5,000 is equal to 20,000 he is bringing. Now next entries are he is bringing goodwill. So he is bringing goodwill. So the next entry is you have to distribute the goodwill in the sacrificing ratio. So again children, I will tell you, sacrificing ratio you have to calculate in the working note. It is compulsory, you have to find out always when you are doing the questions of admission of a partner. Always remember this thing, new ratio then sacrificing ratio you have to find out. So the second entry is premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners. Here sacrificing partners are A's capital account and B's capital account. 5,000 distributed, so 3,000 and 2,000. Okay, now the next entry from the revaluation. In this question combined entry is given. So the journal entry, revaluation account debit to stock account, to furniture account, to provision for doubtful debt account. All amount written and total write down in the revaluation account. The next entry is plant and machinery account debit, credit side entry, investment account debit to revaluation account. You can note down. Next is revaluation to outstanding electricity account, sundry creditor to revaluation account 100 rupees, and the last is revaluation account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. This is the profit distribution. So in this way you have to prepare the journal entries. Okay children, always remember, if in the question only written record the journal entries in admission of a partner. So first you have to prepare revaluation account, second you have to prepare partner's capital account as working note, and the main thing is only you have to pass the journal entry. If you can make the direct journal entry you can make, but revaluation account you have to prepare, because without revaluation account you cannot find out profit or loss on revaluation. Okay, so that entry will be missed. So in this way you have to record the journal entries. Okay, thank you children. Sai Ram.